Hi. Again, welcome back to stream. Another practice stream, but I thought it would be fun to start almost like a let's play, I suppose, of Doki Doki Literature Club. I've seen a little bit of this game and I kind of know the premise, but also kind of don't. So I want to give a content warning that there are dark, heavy topics and scenes in this game. So if you're struggling with depression or suicide, it's advised click off stream. Don't watch this. Even the game has a content warning. So please be advised. You have been warned. I will put it in the description of the stream. There we go. Just to make it a little bit safer for everybody else. So I don't know if I'm going to blur or censor the dark topics, as my Twitch does make it clear that my channel is or does have heavier, darker games attached to it. So if you're sensitive to stuff like that, probably not the video to watch. Find something else maybe. But anyway, but those of us who are okay and comfortable with the game, we are going to try Doki Doki Literature Club. There's another warning. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please check out their description. You agree that you release? Yes, I agree. Turn this music off. I'm kind of scared. Let's turn. There we go. I think that should be fine. If it's still a little loud, I apologize, but I have turned the volume down. Please enter your name. Iris. Okay. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori. Oh, from all of the art and stuff, Sayori's so cute. I really like her. Like, out of all the four girls, she's my favorite. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Damn, savage. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh, she's cute. I don't know if I'm gonna do voices. We'll see how I feel. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Damn, why are we so mean to her? Shit, okay? I get it. I would oversleep too. If I, could walk to school and I had my own car and stuff, I'd probably oversleep as well. Don't worry, girl. I feel you, Sayori. Eh, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Iris. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. Look at her little face. She's so cute. Also, their little like vest looks like an ice cream cone. Doesn't it look like an ice cream cone? I think it looks like an ice cream cone. I'm also just gonna turn the volume down some more just in case. Cool. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Well, I mean, whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Iris, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. You told me you would join a club this year. Look at her. She's so cute. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Why are we so mean? Shit. Okay. Fucking hell. You'd think you didn't like the girl or something. I thought you were supposed to be like childhood friends. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Okay, the games and anime is relatable. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? Dude, she's so cute. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a what? What is that? In a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. Yeah, but look at that face. Wouldn't anybody just, agree? I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Poor girl. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Jesus, okay. Sounds like me in high school. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Decent place to start. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Oh shit, okay. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Shame, dude. She's trying to be like a nice friend. Why are we so mean? Well, I thought you need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori, yeah, there is no way I'm going to your club. What the fuck? Okay, shit. Meanie, Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Oh, shame. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Um, yeah, okay, I can't relate. I like reading, so yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Fair enough. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Dude, fucking hell. Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Oh my god. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Big promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out alongside. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yeah, no, food would motivate me to do anything too, don't worry. Yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Okay. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. What year are we in? I have no idea. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Oh my god, what am I supposed to... Am I really going to voice all these people? Welcome to the club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you bought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Iris, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. She's super cute as well. I like purple hair. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I mean, yeah, that's true. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, Natsuki. Hmm. The girl with the sour attitude, name is apparently Natsuki, one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. It looks like mine. I dig it. She is also the only one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Look at her little face. She's so cute. Oh, well, it's nice to meet you both. And it's and it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Iris. I think she's evil, isn't she? Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Oh, damn, I didn't mean to skip that. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little, you too, Monica. Come sit down, Iris. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. Okay, assuming I'm a dude, by the way. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And how about I make some tea as well? Their ice cream shirts are super cute. I want one. The girls have a few discs arranged to form a table. As Sayori, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori, as I should. She's adorable. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. I love that, you, Natsuki. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first. Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Are we about to have like a K-drama moment? I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. All angles are in the best of the cupcake. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Damn, I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she knows. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. But why are you thanking me? It's not like I the song before. Isn't isn't there like that song? What's it called? It's not like I like you or anything. Yeah, I made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Tori said, "Well, maybe, but not for you, dummy." Okay, we got a Sundere. All right. Give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. This doesn't feel like a literature club. This is one hell of a literature club. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep all tea in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? We have a fellow reader. She reads! Uh, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Wow, okay, you don't embarrass her. That's not insulted. You're away. Damn, Monica, leave the poor girl alone. I meant, you know, I believe you. Yeah, Yuri, I like you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me. Lies, but okay. But I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri face smiles to herself in relief. This is an eyebrow that smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I didn't really have a choice. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet. Sayori seemed really happy. That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I enjoy and make something special out of it. Okay, but like, you haven't done anything yet. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in encouragement. Then I'm surprised there aren't people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all of the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, that it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Look about you haven't done anything. I've just been bribed with food. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, well, interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member. I don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Iris, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, me personally, sci-fi and fantasy. Love that stuff. And murder mysteries. Good Girl's Guide to Murder, so good. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mean, that's still considered reading, right? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. That can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. She's so cute. I like her a lot. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her readings. Same girl. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of their own lack of imagination to completely through? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I don't think I've ever read a horror. I've never watched one either, just played horror games. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with the rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way we look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, what is that? Well, I just Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Damn, it's been 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? Oh my god, she's such a tsundere girl. Chill. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine, fine. Monica, don't read people's shit. That's kind of weird. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori toddles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Not a poetry fan myself. I understand poetry, just don't really like it too much. But if it's your form of self-expression, that's great. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. Okay. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Okay, Yuri, do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Uh, I guess it's the same for you, Yuri. Look at that face. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. This is a weird literature club. We haven't actually done anything literature. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Uh, Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Um, uh, yeah, let's do it. See, we read the room, girl. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. I never said I was joining. Isn't that right, Iris? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. And what's that? Well, now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, let me come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. I never agreed. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and don't look at me. Damn! All full girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Damn. But I'm sorry. I thought, Iris. Okay, shit, fine. Okay. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Damn, we thirsty too. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Well, that didn't take any convincing at all. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Uh, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. We didn't do anything. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Iris, forward to seeing how you express yourself. Not very well. It's not going to be good. He, yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Atsuki clean up their food. Hey, Iris, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, so Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I be ha- will I really be happy sending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. I like Yuri and Sayori. All right, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's not going to be very good. I'm not good at poetry. Oh, it's time to write a. Oh my god, I actually have to do work? Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem. Okay. I don't know who to go for. Should I go for Sayori or Yuri? Sayori's just so cute. But I like Yuri. Uh, fuck. I don't know. I know you could replay and like choose a different path, but like for my first, you know what? Let's go with the OG. Let's go with Sayori. Okay, I think she'll like marriage. There we go. Um, no, I don't know. Daydream? Yes, Sayori. Sunset Silly Laugh and Depression. Shit, okay. Not clumsy? Yeah. Sparkle spinning fester. Jesus. What is wrong with some of these? Yuri, you okay? We need to get therapy for Yuri. Um, Sparkle? Yes. Okay. Fluffy. Wait, I feel like that's gonna be Natsuki. Dream? No! I'm sorry, Yuri. Sweet, a ton, analysis, cheeks, fireflies, journey, anime, pure. Uh, I think she likes anime. Promise? Yes, okay. Variants, amazing, ocean, sensation, chocolate, valentine. Why isn't Monica here, by the way? Is she not a love interest? Uh, I don't know. Amazing? Yes, okay. 20? Oh my heavens! Fuck, I don't know. Peace. Oh, okay. Family. Yes, okay. Together. Yay. What does Doki Doki mean, by the way? I don't know what it means. Um, Hawaii? Oh, okay. Exquisite flower friends. Okay. Oh my gosh. Vacation? Yes. Happiness? Yes. Cheer. Yay. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. What are some of these? Um, Summer. Oh, okay. Kiss, music, breath, graveyard, hope. Yes. Charm. Yeah. Okay, last one. Uh, Childhood. Oh yeah, let's go, Sayori. Hi again, Iris. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I can see that. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Iris. I'll romance her next time, I think. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Jesus. Sayuri told me you didn't even want to join any club this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. What's wrong with manga? I read manga as well. I think it's reading. Manga is literature. Exactly. I agree. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Iris always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. I am a he. Okay, cool. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Guys, I'm such a green flag. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Look at her face. Look, my two favorites. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Iris can become good friends too. Uh, Sayori. Hmm? Uh, as usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Why is that weird? I mean, I would want to be friends with her. She seems cool. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Ooh. Oh, not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? What is it? I want to know. Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Eh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Look at her face. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. All right. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. That's so cute. That's so sweet. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Look at her! She's so cute! Her little face! She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you! I'll definitely read this. That is so adorable. Enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activity with the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yuri and Monica are having a conversation in the corner. His face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for. Meanwhile, Natsuki is roaming around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. Down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to ask myself to do that? How about read the book I gave you? Just a thought. I guess I could always read some of the book you're me. Wow, he's smart, guys. I'm feeling a little too tired. Dude, I could probably fall asleep right now. I closed up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. Ooh, tea spill. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Hmm. Well, we can't give up. The festival is to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club is an intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? It's showing it to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem. Eh? What do you mean? Are they fighting? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will care if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after that they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her de- deliberating that word like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? It worked for me. Well, what kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. I love her. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, We still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. She's really cute. I like her. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her, unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. Oh, that's so cute. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Uh, I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? We're gonna leave the literature club for the napping club. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? She's calling me out. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. Why is everyone so embarrassed about watching anime? I don't get it. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. He, it's what I do best. Look at it, so cute. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every. Can we not look out for her? Like, have each other's. Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you been up on time? That's. It's a. Okay. I knew it. Come on. Come on, you do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over your face. It glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You are clearly rushed this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Oh! I ran my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fool your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. I'm going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, it's okay. Fuck, we're so savage. Hey, you meanie. Keep your blazer buttoned up. Okay, that I understand. Like, it's annoying. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Fuck, we all mean. Eh, super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. No, she won't. Jeez. To button her blazer. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh, okay. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just going to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Dude, you're so into each other. Eh, don't say that. You'll know we're about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button. Oh my god, fucking hell. Why is this one so hard? Because she has boobs. Does this thing even fit you properly? What? How long ago was that, girl? If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It's bigger again. Let's say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. I can agree on that. Uh, it's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew! Better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So, if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a right? What kind of logic is that? I mean, you said it, dude. And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he would do things like this. You take care of it better than it would anyway. Keep him. Stop saying things. Why are we mean? And I didn't say anything embarrassing. Gee. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Or why? Or why? Probably a good question. Only if you focus on going to bed early. It's a deal. I guess we really are, but really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, sorry. Oh, but man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. I better share the poetry room. Yay! Iris, I hate to read yours. Yeah, same. I clicked I thought you would like her, so. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to reach. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really tell everyone. Sayori, Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is one other. Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri were like, oh, reaching into their bags. Do this myself. It's gonna be so bad. Who should I show my poem to first? Obviously, my main girl, Sayori. I'm sharing it with a good friend. He's got Adrian syndrome. She's just a friend. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Iris. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I... Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little corrupted. Maybe even... Are you sure you don't just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's an Iris poem. And that makes it feel extra special. She's so cute. Feeling it, promise. See? It's like I said before, Iris. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Never said I was. Don't think anyone said I was selfish. I mean, I kind of am, but like, trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Oh, I'm not sure if Sayori's picking my mood here. Just be glad she doesn't. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Exactly. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. All right, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you're home too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Okay, do I read it? Like, actually? Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. 10 out of 10 would recommend. This deserves like its own like collection. She should write her own collection of poetry. This iconic. Iconic. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it tonight. At least that makes a little bit about myself. Shit, dude. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last one. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. She's right. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. He, this was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. I'm too. You're always gonna judge my poems so hard. I can feel it in my soul. Mm. Yuri stares at the poem. Yeah, I knew it. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Uh, oh, So sorry, I forgot to start speaking. Um, it's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not, I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay, this is your first time writing a poem, right? Uh, yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No, did I just raise my voice? Uh, I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. Okay, can you give me some tips? I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. No idea what that means. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Siri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you could be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Uh, um, well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Well, now I'm curious. You can't just like drop a gossip and then not spill the actual tea. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? I get the feeling they don't do a lot of literature things. Just a hunch though. Okay, let's see. Oh God, cursive. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the purest but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Cool. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. I'm not gonna say anything. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. I was. But it took you a long time to read. Uh, I'm just a slow reader. Trust me, it takes me months to finish like one book. Well, I just don't read science very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh, if- Also, I liked the poem. Did you understand it? I feel like I read that again. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I might write something a little more mild. What does that mean? What do you usually write? Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Iris. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Yeah, I think we both did. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Oh, thanks, Yuri. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Um, like we should do Monica Law since she doesn't appear to be a love interest. I don't know, though she wasn't, like, on the diary thing, so let's do Natsuki.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
Jeez. Okay. That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad.
Well, I mean, you kinda did.
It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So, basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Look at that little angry face. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it or anything.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. I feel like this would be my poem. Simple, no idea what's going on, but it works.
Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't that the point of poems for people to express themselves? Yeah, your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Good on you, bro. Okay, let's talk to Monica. Hi, Iris. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. How about actually doing more literature stuff? Just an idea. For a literature club, there's like no literature. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Iris. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Why does she stand like that? What wind is like possessing her hair and skirt? I hand Monica my poem. Mm-hmm. I like this one. Are you sure? It makes me think of something Sayori would like. I mean, that was kind of the point. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Hmm. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when you're in reading your poem. Uh, you sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. You got that from her poem? I just got that she was hungry. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. I didn't pick anything sad on the diary entry. I didn't get that at all. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you.
Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the best. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ha 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 ha. Why does she laugh so much? What's funny? Ha ha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Yeah, that's true. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Yes, fake it till you make it and all that. I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh wow, okay, it's long. A hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never spackle, the spackle, not sparkle, spackle, protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas the permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright, it was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of image. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side. Okay, okay. Little weird, but sure. No idea. So, what do you think? Very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Uh, well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this, if you keep your pen in the same spot for long, you'll just get a big, dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Is this a podcast now? Monica's the Monica podcast. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Hang on, I've got to turn my lights on. It's getting pretty dark. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Well, they probably are. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Uh, did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Uh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute? I know that. I just meant. Okay, Natsuki, kind of mean. The language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. I mean, dude. Um, well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Okay, Natsuki, calm down. If you give someone a poem to read and like critique, they're gonna give you criticism. That's kind of the whole point. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Iris did too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. Okay, Yuri, you should also be able to take criticism, though. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Iris liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, what? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Girls, there's enough me to go around. That's not what I. Uh, you're just. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Iris appreciates my advice more than you appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? I. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Uh, um, is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Iris started showing them. Jesus! Natsuki! Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Please don't make me pick. Iris, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Iris. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Iris? Oh no, I gotta pick. Well, uh, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. I'm sorry, Natsuki, but I agree with Yuri. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. Exactly. Exactly. Just let people live, man. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. Uh, I understand. Yuri, uh, you're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. Hmm. But but Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding me? That's exactly what I did. Yeah, in the most like rude way possible. It was her that. Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Ugh. Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. I'm sorry, girl, but you were mean. No need to, like, accuse her booby size, okay? She's trapped, at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Um, Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Jeez, girl. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. No! I don't want that. That's not what I meant. Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that. Look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. Poor Yuri! I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Sigh. Everything all right? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri.
How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, all right. I believe you. Thanks, Iris. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of the club now. It's nothing. Oh, one more thing. Um, that one thing that Natsuki said about, girl, don't worry. You don't even have to talk about it. It's fine. I would never do anything so shameful. So, uh, what thing did Natsuki say? Uh, um, yeah, you don't have to explain. Well, never mind that. I'm going to go make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing posts? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was all right. Well, mostly. Iris, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. I'm so opinionated. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I doubt it. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job at praising those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Iris, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. He. I can't do that laugh. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent as much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. She's such a cutie pie. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? Between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No, no, no. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't you don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Iris, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. Guys, she's so cute. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's love. Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but man wants to date one of them. Does it really need to stop there? Jeez, so thirsty. Well, we'll just see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I say that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Yeah. Oh, I gotta do this thing again? Okay. What did Sayori say she likes? Laugh? Smile. Bouncy? Nope. Awesome. Amazing. Memories. Do they like jump if I like hover over them? Is that a thing? Color? Yep. Heart. Silly. Hope. Sunny. Heartbeat. No. Uh, Giggle. Nope. No. Ambient. No. I'm not doing too well. Sparkle. Peace. No. I know they said she was sad, but I don't want to pick the sad stuff. Breathe? Nope. Clumsy. Together. What does Doki Doki mean? Cheer. Yeah. Ending on the Sayori note. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Iris. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. I don't That's kind of a backhanded compliment.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks. Dude,
Eh, that's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Eh, why that all of a sudden?
She doesn't have any money, does she? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Aha! Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down, lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only two small coins fall out. Aha! I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. Okay, that's fair. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. Same girl. And so that only leaves the one option. Ah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. She's so cute. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is a book as always. Uh, I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri, tell Iris to let me borrow some money.
That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Damn. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. That's... There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That! Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? He... Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But, you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Up? What? Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow! What was... Eh? A cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle?
God, is that you? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice. It's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Little face.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Mm. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue. He, you're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Geez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this with me. He...
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori over. Oh, Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Uh-huh. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Curie and I laugh as well.
Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Eh?
Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room. Well, she's out committing murder.
Ugh, where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today.
Okay. I mean, yeah, they said she was popular, right?
She's pretty popular after all, yeah. Eh? You don't think she has a
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. I wouldn't say so.
That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly, the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super late.
I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
The boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
Yeah. Okay, Natsuki has a point though. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Yuri, do you play an instrument?
I don't really. I kind of just started recently.
I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
That's. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Iris. Monica smiles sweetly. Uh, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. Though I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. See, we don't do anything. We haven't done anything. So I'm so confused. Like, how is this a literature club? Like, we haven't done like fucking anything.
Iris, Iris!
Sayori suddenly comes up to me.
I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me?
Supplies? What for?
Well, you know how the festival is coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks.
Oh, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay!
Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon.
Are you going with Iris to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him.
Aw, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff.
Okay, okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay?
Okay. Ready, Iris?
Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway.
She's so cute.
Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? Yo, never explained that. I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yep, we're gonna do a poetry performance.
Oh no. A performance? Of what kind?
Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage.
No, I knew it. And recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull.
Iris, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots. Oh God, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland.
Dot dot dot. Like that! Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Eh, you meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know? I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contest to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, Iris, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, huh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this, but in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a bowl of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. Though going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Oh, hello, random person in the chat. Random fandom. I'm playing Doki Doki. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight into the closet, and I follow. Oh, just by the way, you probably weren't here from the beginning, but this game does have some scary horror aspects. So, just a heads up in case you need to click off. Sayori heads through the closet, and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. I don't know. I don't like crayons. Like pens are way better, or pencils. Crayons are they like break and stuff. They don't color nicely. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. All right, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find. Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine, fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Something smack. What? Yeah. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. You know, I expected something to go wrong because when in the diary thing, you click clumsy for Sayori, so that makes sense. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow! You okay? My forehead! Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori, that's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Oh, look at her face! Why are you sitting like that? That must be so painful on your legs, girl. Surely. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Iris, where would I even find ice? Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. She copes through the pain with jokes. I feel you. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I look at the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. Oh, cute! In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Iris? This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Oh, what do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt.
I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out, even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So, in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Iris, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
We're flirting. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Yeah, because you like her. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Stop with the Adrian! God!
Really? Maybe you're right. Iris, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us.
So cute.
Do you think it'll be like this forever?
Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make. Don't you dare. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back.
I don't want to worry Monica, you know?
Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way.
Not if I hide it under my bangs.
I feel you. I too do that. Sayori hops to her feet.
Ah!
She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Ugh. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems.
Sayori, your forehead.
She's fine, don't worry about.
I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf.
Uh,
Uh, well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh, I have it right. Uh,
Sayori frantically glances around herself.
I forgot all of the stuff?
Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too.
Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Iris.
Oh, well, actually, no, Sayori did it. I failed to come up with an excuse for saying she found the crayons. She just dropped them. Why are you like?
I made it an adventure.
Exactly, girl. I love you. Yeah, that. Okay, okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight.
Me too.
Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? No, do we have to read poems again? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. I thought this game was like supposed to be scary, but nothing bad has like happened. Sayori. Dot dot dot.
Iris, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so
No way. Not even Natsuki?
well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Just tell her you like her.
Uh, what?
Stop thinking weird things, idiot. You basically just confessed. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure, even the little things.
Like cooking.
Let's not talk about that. So, yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's called a romantic connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Shit, don't blame her.
Eh, I don't know if I understand.
Ugh, you never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Mm-hmm, maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Iris, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it.
Huh? Why?
Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
Uh, Sayori, you completely misunderstood. No, she didn't, bro. Dude, I'm trying to romance her. You're making this really hard. I didn't write this for you. Ugh, are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. Ah! I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being in inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. So sorry. It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches her desk behind her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Girl, have you eaten? Do you have like iron deficiency? Haha. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk.
Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
I think you need like water or food or something. You've still got that bump on your head. Like,
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
geez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. Oh, wow. Okay, just put a lot of effort into this one. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Okay. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hidden in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be or my friends who aren't smiling, they're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Fuck, I don't think Sayori's okay. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did.
Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? It's very concerning. Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot.
That kind of shifty. I won't lie, that kind of shifty.
And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
Mm-hmm. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. No, please, something is not right. I can feel it in my soul. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way.
Okay.
It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this. I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
That's kind of a morbid thing to say. Shit, okay. Aha, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Well, I don't want to talk to everybody.
Okay, maybe I'll play the end of this day, and then we'll call it like finished.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either.
Wow, thanks. Phew.
Huh? Phew? What?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you. Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well, then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
Uh, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
You think so? Probably because I'm trying to romance her.
Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you?
I mean,
It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
oh, okay. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Oh.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem here.
Whoa, everyone upgraded. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. Shame! Poor spiders! That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. What the heck? Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Why does this feel super targeted? I don't know to who, but just generally.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being.
Oh, okay.
Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Is it? Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything.
Was that a poem about Yuri? That's kind of mean.
I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Well, you're definitely right. Yeah, just do whatever the fuck makes you happy as long as you're not hurting anybody. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it.
Okay. Yuri, my queen! Let's see what you've written for today. Hmm.
Well done, Iris. Your skills are already improving.
Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot.
It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise.
I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Oh my gosh, everyone's is so long. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, and urge, an urge, I think. The moon incriminates its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions into the newly satisfied animal. Raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Whoa! A rush of blood? Classic Pavlovo Pav Pavlov oh, okay, that word, conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Is she the raccoon? I'm gonna pretend I understand. Um, I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. No, me neither, dude. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. Really? I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Uh, didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into, as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. Uh, I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. Yeah, you should be like better friends. Well, that's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're welcome, Queen. Love you. Monica! Hi again, Iris. How's the writing going? All right, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Ha! I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Uh, all right. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. Yeah, because I'm trying to romance her. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of an exaggeration. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy. It's just. I'm just teasing. Okay. She's kind of weird. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. No, I just like Sayori. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people. So don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. Girl, I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry about it. I get what you're saying. Well, all right. But anyway, You want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. All right, let's take a look. I'm scared. Yesterday was weird. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Noise that won't stop, violent, grating, waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. I'm scared. Like, uh, huh, but I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. Oh, I never should have. Thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be a physical expression or a conversation with the reader. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing to find yourself certificate to save your game. What the fuck? Expected may happen. Oh, wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Ready to leave, save. Cool. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. We're well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. No, please don't. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Don't think anyone's going to do that, but in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Me, Monica, you didn't already stick posters up, did you? Uh, well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where you're coming from. Remember what the Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of over that. I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that all in room for the I know you can do it. Mm. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but mm, it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Ugh. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Sidley glanced around at everyone else's expectant faces. Oh, I guess I
That's it. You're the best, Yuri.
to be the dead.
We feel Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Not a sudden. Well, if you can't recite your in front of the club, in front of strangers.
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Oh, we're doing this right now? Okay. Monica flips up to herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is precise. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? Silence around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you Yuri? I'll go next. Oh, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called. Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to putting it. As Yuri gets past, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when it's absorbed in the books. Her quivering words transform to the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. Go, Queen! The poem is full of twists and turns, and it's that she inside her. Suddenly, she's everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she's bewildered. To me to say this is not a. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Go all! So happy for her. It's not what we hear for her, but we were caught so off guard that we moved her chest and rushes back into Yuri. That was really thinking. Bless her. I guess I'm next then. Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Uh, sorry, I giggled. Hee Sayori. It's a lot, I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Uh, Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think of much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she liked my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Iris liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work as quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's, well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of people. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Iris. Oh no, I forgot I have to do that. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Iris lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. All right, then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called it's called why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting. Hmm.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears, while she still can rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. So bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want, but when it's just my friends, it's embarrassing.
That's that's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is. So,
Well, in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming, though. It might be hard, but I hope that you have an idea of what it's about. Make sure you pick a poem and enough practice before the festival, okay? So let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Gee, I'll probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been easy so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday, I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. Oh, okay, I didn't realize that was our goal. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
yep, look at you two, always getting home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make it such a big deal. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Iris. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. Why am I so mean? Why is it so embarrassing to admit that you're friends? Like shit, I woke home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Something is not right. I can tell you. Hey, Sayori. Mm,
Sorry, I was spacing out.
no wonder.
Um,
I was thinking about something from earlier. Hi, welcome to the stream. I am playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Just a content warning. There is some heavy and dark themes in the game, so please be warned. And also, I'm trying to romance Sayori. She's so cute. She's my favorite. Do you know Doki Doki Literature Club? I like how we get to. I mean, Sayori fumbles with her words.
so let's say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Um, I've seen a little bit of the game from watching YouTubers, but I don't know much about it. I just know Monica's weird. So I got that much from reading her poems, though. I'm enjoying it though. It's really nice. Sayori and Yuri are definitely my favorite. Um, but we're kind of mean to Sayori, I've noticed. Or like embarrassed to be her friend, which I'm confused about. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I would still walk home with you, Sayori. Picking my two favorites, really? I would still go with Sayori. Trying to romance you, girl. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
Eh, but
She's so beautiful, smart. I mean, she is. She is really pretty, but I really like Sayori. She's cute. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Iris. You think about me too much sometimes.
I would just I've already made up my mind. I really sometimes.
Sorry.
Also, a day where like a really weird theory. I mean, about like I can't remember. It was like putting happiness in and like giving away to people, and I'm like, it's kind of weird. Kind of concerned for her well-being. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. And the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Do I have to do the diary thing? No! Awesome. Uh, uh, imagination? No! Uh, uh, charm. Yes. Okay, cool. Cheer. Clumsy. Summer? No! Uh, socks? No, childhood. Shiny? Nope. Oh, is it? Oh, I'm not sure how to. I'm still really new to streaming. I'm not sure how to make it better. Also, please be warned, this game does have super dark themes, so I just want to give you a heads up. Oh. Well, thank you for the heads up anyway. Just please do be careful of the game. It's Doki Doki Literature Club, so it does have some dark stuff in it. But I am currently trying to romance Sayori, this little girl right here, the cute one with the little red bow. What else? Sunny. Yay. Okay. No. I haven't played it before. I've seen a little bit of it on YouTube, so I kind of know Monica's weird, but that's about it. I don't know much about the game. But there was a censorship warning at the beginning of the game, so I'm pretty sure shit's gonna hit the fan at some point, but it hasn't yet. The only weird thing is Monica's trying to romance the little girl. For shame! She's cute though! It was between her and Yuri. Oh, okay, cool. Refreshing helps. Okay, cool. Look, it was between her and Yuri, and Yuri's great, so maybe I'll do like a second playthrough where I romance her. But Yuri's just so, I mean, Sayori's just really cute, and I like her vibe. Don't roast me for my choices. I don't know what to pick for her. Question? No, I got Yuri. Um, uh, uh, Mel. By the way, I know it's like the title of the game, but I actually don't know what it means. Excitement? Cool. She's cute though. Never flew in governments. I'm actually studying law, and I'm here to tell you that shit does fly in court. Your she was adorable. Couldn't she's too cute. That's my favorite. If you haven't played, if you know them. Oh, me to choose. Not so cute. Oh no! I'm choosing all the not so cute. Oh no! Venus? Okay, cool. Amazing. Law, friends. Yeah! Okay, ending on I know it. Oh man, I'm the last here again? Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Why do I feel like Monica's lying about the piano thing? She's definitely lying, right? Yeah, look at that face. That's a shifty face. Haha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club, now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but just passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. Thanks, girl, I think. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival, too.
I can't wait for the festival. Look at her face. It's gonna be great.
Uh, weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
Yeah, you sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Wait, where is Sayori? We didn't walk to school with her this morning. Can't see her face, she's under the chat boxes. Aw, shit, you're right. I didn't move chat, did I? Thank you for letting me know, because that would have been there for like the entire thing then. I'm not sure where to put it. Maybe I'll just make it a bit smaller. Put it down here next to me. You guys can be right next to me. It might cover the words a bit, but there we go. Now you can see, hopefully. I hope. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Dude, no, no, no. Squid is so good. I don't know if you guys have had like squid heads, but trust, they're amazing. Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people?
I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean? Restarting it. Oh, okay. How do I do that? Like end stream and play it again? Thank you for helping, by the way. I'm still getting used to everything. Okay, I'll try that. I'll just say be right back and then end stream and then start it again. It has been 2 hours. Holy crap. But I mean, I still want to keep playing. Okay, I'll end stream and start it up again. Thank you so much for the help.